Hi guys, and welcome to Trucking Along with Kearsey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. Today I'm here to tell you that every once in a while, you're gonna get pushed. Uh-oh. You gotta take a step back. You're gonna lose your patience. Look, here's my kitty cat. Say hi. Say hi. Aww. Yeah, she likes being scratched on there. Look over here. Look, they want to see your face. Even when you're trying to do your best, and even when you're trying to stay positive, there's always going to be somebody out here that's just going to push your buttons. And I was backing into a door the other day, and there was this guy that was actually leaning on the dock door in my lane that I needed to back into. So I had said to him, hey, I'm going to be backing into that dock. Could you please move? And then I went to the back of the trailer. I opened up my doors and I saw him there. And then when I went to line up, my doors were open. The reefer doors were open. I couldn't see him anymore. And it annoyed me because I couldn't tell, did he like walk up and get in the truck and I didn't see him while I was swinging? And I was afraid to keep going back because I really couldn't see him. So I decided to, once I was kind of lined up, but I was like way in front of the lane, I got out, I went to pull my tandem pin, and he was directly behind my trailer. And I said, could you move, please? Because I can't see you because of the doors. And he says, oh, okay. But instead of him walking back up in front of the truck or getting in his truck or whatever, he kept pacing up and down, like between our trailers as I was moving back. Well, I'm from Jersey. I don't trust anybody. And you just never know who's just going to like jump behind you and then say that you hit them, ran them over, whatever. You know, I don't need that. And so when I lined up with the door, I lined up over to the left more. I was sticking to the left line, trying to be as far away from him as possible. And he kept like walking around in circles in between our trailer. So the guy at the dock opened up his door and told me, you have to move over. Well, I didn't, you know, I kept asking this guy to move and he wasn't moving. So I finally went up, and like when you pull forward and you start to wiggle, you lose sight of things that are around you. And it's one thing to know that the truck is there and it's stationary, but when you have somebody that's wandering around and you can't see them, it is infuriating, okay? So once my trailer doors got like behind him and he's walking alongside and I lined up properly, I said to him, I was like, why did you do that? Why couldn't you just move up there? Why did you have to frustrate me like that? I was like, do you have any idea how many people get killed every year? Every year there's at least one person that you'll see in the news that was in a space and helping guide somebody back, and then they got killed, they got run over. And I told him, I was like, you have no idea how long I've been driving. And he's like, oh, I trust you. I trust you. Why? You don't know me. I said, I could have only been driving for 3 weeks. What if I was over here looking at this and I wasn't looking at you and I ran you over? And he's like, no, I could tell how good you were the way you pulled up and lined up. No, I don't want to hear it, dude. Like, that was ridiculous. And I told him, I was like, what would be the big deal? I was mad. I was mad. Oh my God. So now he walks in front. This is so ridiculous, okay? Because this guy was back there where I couldn't see him, and he expected me to trust him. I wish I had. Oh, look, there we go. There's the trucking company. Yep, I'm putting him on blast, okay? Because he was back there, and when I asked him to move in front of his truck, he said no, he was fine. Okay, now he's in front of his truck walking around, and he said I didn't have a right to be mad. Well, guess what? Yes, I did. You know why? Because if he jumped in front of my truck, then he's going to wind up, you know, I'm going to wind up going to jail. He's going to wind up in the hospital or dead. And this is the dumb crap that we put up with out here. And then he wants to tell me, he says, oh, well, when I saw you swing, I could tell you were an experienced driver. So I knew that you knew what you were doing. Well, no, you're predicting. You're predicting. And now he's walking all around his truck. He was actually standing. You see the bay door right there? He was actually standing in my bay so that when I was lined up, I couldn't see him behind the trailer. And then I got out and told him, I can't move. Could you please move? Don't stand behind people, because you know what? Now I'm going to show how people get killed, you know, and oh, I'm so annoyed. And then I start to think, did he do it just because he knew as a woman, he saw me get out of the truck at first? My mind doesn't normally go there, but there was just something condescending about him. And then it turned out that there was another truck like next to us. I think it was CR England, but they were obviously a training truck. And he walks over to the trainer and he starts telling the trainer how to train the guy and talking about the tandems and stuff. And I'm like, no, this guy's just a jerk, that's all. So you know what he did after? He walked all around the front of the truck and all through the parking lot and stuff. I'm like, why the heck couldn't he do that before? And the guy caught me on a bad day. I think I have some video footage of that, so you might see that. But why? Why? You're gonna wind up being out here with some ridiculous people, with some arrogant people, with some impatient people. I normally have a lot of patience, and that man pushed it. That man really pushed it, man. Maybe it was because it was down in Phoenix and it was like 118 degrees and I don't know. But I just didn't have patience for him that day. So comment down below. Let me tell you, what is the worst thing that ever happened to you at a customer? Like the first argument you ever had. I want to hear about it. What did that other person do that totally just ruffled your feathers? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I hope to see you out here trucking along. Bye.